Alright, I got another cool deck today. This is Gyruda Combo. I ended up facing this in one of my last deck techs, and I liked it so much that I decided to build it. So you'll notice that we're playing a companion today, which is Gyruda Doom of Depths. This is a 6 mana 6/6 that basically mills you and your opponent for 4, and then you get to put a creature card with an even CMC from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under your control. So, as you'll see from this deck, we have a lot of copy creatures: Undercover Operative, Clever Impersonator, Surgical Metamorph, and Spark Double. So these are in here to essentially copy Gyruda and get more of these mill triggers going out. We additionally have 3 more copies of Gyruda in the deck. And basically what we need to do, the game plan for here is one thing and one thing only. We're not trying to win through combat pretty much. We are basically just trying to get to a state where we can resolve a Gyruda and put it onto the battlefield. When it triggers, we're going to try to put one of these clone creatures onto the battlefield under our control and get another trigger. We want to start looping this and keep going until we hit a Gaia's Blessing, which is going to shuffle our graveyard into our library. And we want to keep doing this thing until we can essentially mill our opponents out. And if not that, then we're going to be able to just have a bunch of 6/6s on the board with Spark Double, which will copy Gyruda and it will not be legendary. So we can put at the most 30 damage on the board by turn 4. So that's like an alternative win condition, but the idea here is to absolutely combo our opponent out. Now, we basically have 2 ways of getting our Gyruda into play. Because it's our companion, we can pay 3 mana on turn 3 to bring it into our hand, and then on turn 4 we can play either Shieldred's Restoration or Late to Dinner off the back of a Tainted Indulgence that discards it. So this is more of a turn 5 play, if I'm being real. Sure, it can work on turn 3, it can work on turn 4, but that's only if we have a Gyruda in hand already to discard to Tainted Indulgence or to chart a course. So it's definitely possible to get that turn 4 thing going, but at the worst case, we do have the ability to do it on turn 5. Mana base is Esper, as you might guess, and we have no intention of casting Gaia's Blessing from hand. So that's pretty much the deck. We're going to go out here and try to combo some opponents into milling their entire library. Here we go. Alright, recording game 1 now. I just had a very strong first game, but unfortunately didn't record it. So this hand has one of the Gaia's Blessings in here and a bunch of the copies, so I'm going to mull. We have a Gyruda in hand, and we have double chart a course to find something. I'm going to put back the Clever Impersonator, and we're going to try to make this one work. We might get Thought Seized here if they... Oh, never mind. We're going to put out a Watery Grave tapped, then go Plains, Watery Grave, and yeah, we can definitely do the combo here if we draw into our reanimation spell. Our opponent is trying to put us on a quick path to death, but hopefully we can get there before they get there. Okay, so this is actually just burn. This is just straight up burn. Okay. Go ahead and yeah, we have the Shieldred's Restoration, but we might not be able to use this one. Get rid of one of these lands. The Graven tap. This is turn 3, isn't it? Okay. Enter tapped. We can chart a course one more time at the expense of life with Eidolon. I don't really need to since I have everything in hand. And we're going to go down pretty low here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to rationalize taking so little damage. Now that I look at it, why is my Gyruda still in hand? What the heck? Okay, so I kind of screwed up. We're going to activate this. We do have to take a turn off now, which is really dumb. Okay. Here's Charter Course. We got to take 2 from that thing. We do get to mill a Gyruda. Okay. With that misplay out of the way, let's see if we survive. It can put us to exactly 6. Luckily we have Late to Dinner. So maybe this is possible. Static discard. They put us to 3. Okay. Play the Underground River. Late to dinner. Gyruda, here we go. Alright, is that a Spark Double? Spark Double. Alright, we're good. Copy our non-Gyruda, or our non-legendary Gyruda. My graveyard, Clever Impersonator. Spark Double. My graveyard, Surgical. Alright, we're getting lucky so far. Doing pretty good, pretty good. My graveyard. I didn't mean to take Legendary Gyruda, but okay. Alright, we're still hitting. We're down to 9 cards in deck. Can we get them? Double Guy's Blessing. Okay. Can opponent kill us here? Darn. We just didn't make it. That's a bummer. I will take the responsibility for that one because I essentially comboed a turn too late and we would have absolutely had them. Bummer. Okay, well, at least you know what the deck can do. Now let's actually see it do it in a way where it kills people. Alright, on to round 2. Alright, round 2. We have the Gyruda in hand, but no way to discard it. I'm going to mulligan this one. Another Gyruda. This time we just have more lands. The question is, will we naturally find our discard? I'm not really sure that that's going to be the case. I think I do need to have a draw spell so that we can find one of our other combo pieces. Because we need the Gyruda. That can be gotten from the command zone. But then we also need to find the reanimation. And though we do play a lot of them, the Gyruda does need to be discarded. So I'm going to mulligan. And I'm going to keep this one. This one has actually everything that we want. Alright. So let's just go ahead and get a black mana source. And all we need to do is draw a land with our Tainted Indulgence. That should be possible. Thoughtseize? No. Okay, so we're going to get ready to play Tainted Indulgence. And we do have our turn 4 play, or turn 5 play, rather. Okay, it's an Enforcer. Sure. We're going to mill. We don't really mind milling because we have our Gaia's Blessing. So to be extra effective, we're going to want to wait to combo on a turn where we have just done a Gaia's Blessing. I'm going to pass. Alright. Water Grave, pay 2 life, take a Gyruda. And depending on how many cards we have left, we could rationalize trying to late to dinner once they tap out. Do I have a Gyruda in the bin? I don't, darn. Okay, so we're gonna pop this out. I am going to Tainted Indulgence, discard Gyruda. And we might just have to go for it because our opponent's going to kill us. My hope is they just try to mill us really hard and they hit a Gaia's Blessing. Alright, that's half of what we want. Did not hit the Gaia's Blessing though. I need them to mill me a little bit more. Come on. Hit that Gaia's Blessing. Oh, this is tough. So now we're about to die. And we got a lot of our deck in the bin. 24 cards left. We will eventually be able to trade with Thieves Guild Enforcer. And maybe, just maybe, we can use these undercover operatives to block. So I'm going to late for dinner, or I'm going to try to, at least, onto my Gyruda. And if they have drawn in the lock here, I think we're dead. Ooh, they got it, alright. I think we can probably just go ahead and concede. Let's make them show it to us first. Never didn't have it. Alright, we can concede. Bummer in round 2. Let's move on to our round 3. Alright, we got a round 3 here. Let's try to do the combo. Like I explained in the last one, I really want a hand that contains my draw discard spells. I'm okay going down to 5. Alright, I'll keep this. Undercover and Spark Double will be the cards that go back, and for some reason it was not letting me click for a little bit. Alright, so the ideal draw here is Charter Course or Tainted Indulgence right off the bat, particularly Charter Course actually, since I realize we don't have black mana. Still want those, and then basically one more land. We're not going to be able to have our opponent make us discard, sadly. I will get a Gyruda in here, and then, honestly, we could just even wait a couple of turns and then end up discarding, naturally. I'm fine to just go up to 7 cards. Then we can shock in Hallowed Fountain and Shield's Restoration back. Alright, we got the old Manaless Dredge play pattern. Oh, we can actually just do it for sure now. So I'll put this in tapped. Then I can Tainted Indulgence at instant speed. Alright, I think we're going to be able to do it against this opponent. But let's see. They got 4 mana and a Raid Bombardment. 10 of the Bugbear, not activated Bull yet. Waiting for them to play something. Kumano, huh? You got it. Pretend like I have a counterspell. Think about it for a bit. That's it? Wow, interesting. So I'm going to draw 2. Discard Gyruda. And here we go. This is Shield's Restoration. We're going to take 6 here. Go to 13. And let's hope that we mill well. Wow. We already hit the... let's see, I want to take the one with the shield counter on it. And we have the trigger for our Guy's Blessing on the stack. There is a Spark Double, so we are ready to go. Another Gyruda here. We're going to keep the one with the shield counter on it. Oh, and now we whiff. Okay, we get their Torbrand now. And opponent is staring down a lot of damage here. Not quite the infinite mill combo, but hitting at least 2 or 3 Gyrudas is pretty strong. Plus the fact that we got the Spark Double is very huge. So for them it's going to be really hard to delete a 7/7, I would say. And they're already milled pretty deep. They're already half their library. They get to play a creature this turn. They're lava coiling their own Torbrand. That feels good. Alright, Ringleader, you got it. Alright, more haste, sure. So they do have blockers now. We'll go ahead and see if they want to take some damage. Oh, they just take 13. No biggie. Clever Impersonator on Gyruda. Resume. Alright, Clever again. Nice, Spark Double. Opponent's at 19. Did not mill. So we will take the Burning Tree Emissary. And we're actually just 1 mana away from being able to do something cool. Bummer. Well, our opponent is dead due to damage next turn. They have to just block a bunch and then they're going to die anyway, or they'll be milled. So I think we mostly have this one in the bag. Not to jinx it or anything, but if they can kill me now in 1 turn, I really would like to see it. So I'm definitely going to try to materialize that and ask for it to happen to me. Alright. Maybe they're just AFK now. I think they... No, they didn't alt F4. Okay. Ooh, very cool. Ambergris. They're attacking in. Big triggers. Not enough to kill me, thankfully. Helping out with the mill plan. We're going to go ahead and eat. Alright, do they just pass it back? I would like to win for mill, so we're going to see if they will let me do that. Go ahead and just copy Gyruda. And they do not want to stay till the end. But we had them on mill, and we had them on damage. Alright, successful game with our Gyruda mill deck, finally. That was our round 3. Let's move on to round 4. Okay, we got a round 4 here. Gyruda in hand, got late to dinner. All we need to do is discard our Gyruda. So I think I can just go up to 8 cards here. We'll basically just play this one on the draw. Alright, there's a Gyruda. And unfortunately, we are facing a DRC deck. They got the lightning sleeves and everything, so I'm afraid for my life total. Okay, so Mentor's Guidance suggests that this is Wizards. Doesn't have to be, but... Or, oh, it could be Shamans, I guess. Could even be, what is it called? The Phoenix deck. Take our 1, okay. Well, they know what colors are on, so we'll play the Underground River. And then I'm going to start just thinning my deck with Fabled Passages to make sure that we hit our stuff a little bit better. So do we see any Phoenixes yet? Still not totally sure what this opponent's on. Maybe it'll be apparent after this next thing. No, it just seems kind of like a burn deck, honestly. They're taking their sweet time to flip DRC. That's good. I'm going to get a basic land out of the deck. Take white mana. Alright, and I mean, next turn is the time. I'd like to see them fully tap out here. Sweet. That's huge. We're going to take a big beat from Dreadhorde Arcanist, but hopefully our opponent will die. Gyruda's out of the range of a lot of this damage, which is good. Okay. So they're not going to use Dreadhorde Arcanist to cast another thing out of the graveyard. Oh, it's without paying its mana cost. Duh. Yeah, Static Discharge. Makes sense. So we're going to go pretty low here, actually. This is going to be a big, big turn for us. Our opponent can kill us with 1 spell, so... let's see what we can do. Cross those fingers there as you're watching the video. It may be the only thing that gets us through this. Here we go. Late to dinner. Gyruda. Time to mill. Alright, we got something. Surgical Metamorph. Keep our original. Okay, another one. Alright, we need to get that Spark Double. There's our Spark Double. Alright, did I see another Spark Double? I will take the Spark Double. Alright, another Spark Double. Here we go. Now we're rocking. Opponent is on 22 cards in deck. Hit something again. There we go. We're going to keep the original Gyruda. Alright, we're continuing to hit here. Alright, I think we just are going to make it. Another Spark Double. Opponent down to 6 cards in deck. Undercover Operative, and we just need one more hit here. And we got it. We've successfully milled out our opponent. Let's go. Amazing. And those are the last two in deck. Let's see what we can take of theirs. Doesn't matter because they see that they're milled and they are out of here. Alright, that's the Gyruda combo. We did it, and we did it just in time. Alright, that was round 4. We have one more round coming up. Let's make it a good one. Alright, we are in our last round with our Esper Gyruda deck. I need a draw spell here. This can't be taken. Alright. Yeah, I'll absolutely take this. This is awesome. I will even drop the Charter Course. That's how confident I feel that I'm going to find a land. Ooh, Minion of the Mighty. It's another combo deck, so we actually could just be dead right now. Alright. We'll hold up like we have a counter spell. And is the scale up? Or 2 things. Okay, nice. It's just a Faithless Looting. Please don't hit scale up. So there's a couple different versions of this Minion of the Mighty deck. I've played some of these already, and generally it is either... Ooh, they just got a second minion. Alright. So generally how this deck's going to play is either they play a single scale up to make this one Minion of the Mighty able to do the thing, or they're going to play 2 1 mana +3 +X spells in order to do the same thing. So, let's go ahead here. We found our land, and we can actually just get rid of 1 Gyruda. Even if they have Graveyard Hate, which I know this deck will not have. There's no room for it. We're going to be okay. So, Rafine's Tower. And then next turn we shock in Hollowed Fountain, and we go to town. Looks like this is just going to be a case of combo deck versus combo deck. So, unless they have scale up right now, I think we're going to be able to do it. Okay. Ooh, they pass. All right. I was holding my breath there. We got late to dinner on Gyruda. All right, we got a hit. He's going to shield counter on it. Spark double, yes. I love seeing the early spark doubles. Oh, and we whiffed. Okay, we got at least the Atora. I will take the 3 treasure tokens. Oh, I didn't really want to do that with the spark double, but you know, we're going to be able to do it over time with our opponent's Ziatora and sacrificing our copies of Gyruda. Okay, wow. Well, we were able to make it work. What a deck. This was our Esper Gyruda combo. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a fun one to play, though. If you're not looking for just a meme deck, I would not take this and expect to do well on the ladder. It is definitely just for fun, but oh, what fun it is. Getting the mill with just creature combo is pretty cool. Let's see, so that is pretty much it. That was 5 rounds. If you guys liked and want to see more videos, drop a like. That helps me build the channel. And then subscribe for more videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My voice is already given out on me because I've recorded quite a lot of these today. So I am going to get the heck out of here and give you guys the rest of your day back. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.